here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Indiana's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
It's all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He keeps it on a design run. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything.
Touchdown, Indiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Run it up the middle, and that stuff for no gain. One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area. And looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll give it to the back. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well this time.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40.
Ready, set. Lasso.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Gives it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass this time. Pump over the middle. It's Butler. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Johnson, bringing pressure, trying to get the throw off. Or a throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Grab down the middle, it's Cook. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. And the Hoosiers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff to the back. Move. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking right, this one caught. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Johnson. Catch made on the right side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Gain of 25 on the play.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here.
Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. The completion makes it 2nd down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh. Terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 1st down and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Bartlett. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Catch made on the out route.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Marshall. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Near the goal line. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the kick is a swift kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out.